grab we're going to do a total body, not a total body, a lower body, 7 different exercises. Grab a set of medium or heavy weights and a block. It's optional, but it's helpful. All right, so let's get started. We'll start the clock. All right, so just come to the back of your mat and take a big inhale up and a forward fold down and halfway lift. Get some opening in your hamstrings there, forward fold, and all the way back up. Let's do that one more time. Forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, and come back up to standing, and grab your wrist, pull to the right or left, and come to center. Grab your left wrist, pull to the right, and get back to center, and just let's take some squats. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pulse it, staying down, staying low. Bring your hips down, pull the pit of your belly in and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to the side and take some side lunges, side squats or side lunges, whatever you want to call it. Right and left. Waking up the abductors and the adductors. We will be working those today. All right, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn and face the front. Walk your hands out to high plank and take a slow or fast mountain climber, just getting your heart going a little bit. This is our last warm-up exercise, and we will move into our first exercise of skaters. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And walk it back. You can take a quick ragdoll to open up your lower back and your hamstrings a little bit more. And come on up. All right, so our first exercise, 1 minute on, is skaters, side to side. All right, so we've got that for 1 minute. And then we'll move on to our second exercise. Get ready. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can hop it side to side or step it side to side. We'll change it up a little bit each time. Just keep it interesting. Really try to take up space, pushing off on the blade edge of your foot to move, really engaging your abductors over here. But when you're pushing off, you're also engaging your adductors, your inner thighs. All right, 30 seconds in, 30 to go. There's also working the heart. 15 seconds. Whew. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right. All right, next move is, this is where you use the block. So you're gonna put the block in between your thighs. Here's Miss Lisa. All right, so you're gonna squeeze the block between your thighs, like such. So it doesn't look like you're doing much, but you're hugging in for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna let the block down, and then you're gonna squat hop or air squats for 30 seconds. All right, let's go now. Begin now. Squeeze for 30. Squeeze, pulse, 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 pulse. Really working your inner thighs on this. And you can pulse it, or you can just constantly squeeze, whatever is feeling good. So Lisa, a pair of medium or heavy weights, and as you can see, a block. We've got 7, leg exercises that we're doing 3 times through. All right, drop the block, squat hops or air squats. So you can just come up on the balls of your feet or squat hops this way. All right, 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, hydrate, take in some water. Next is grab a weight here. One weight in a goblet style. So take a right lateral squat or a lunge to a knee lift. So lunging to the right, knee lift for 1 minute, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, in the next minute, we'll do it on the other side. Option to do no weight here and just put your hands at heart center. So good, medium or heavy, or you can have 2 weights at your chest. Whew. More than halfway down on this side. Then we move to the other side. Same thing. 15 more seconds. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, that same exercise, lateral squatting to the left. Ooh. All right, 10 more seconds and we begin. So grab your weight of choice. All right, 3, 2, 1, same thing. Go to the left this time with a knee lift. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Keep a nice flat back as you lunge over to the left. Nice long spine. You want good kinetic alignment. When you are pressing up into that knee lift, your head, neck, and shoulders are all stacked over all your joints, your hip joints, your knee joints, your ankle joints. 20 seconds left. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right. Next we have sumo squats. All right, sumo squats with taking your weight. You can have 1 weight or 2 weights. You're going to take your weight all the way to the floor so you can hold your weight on the fat ends and take it down like that. Since we were just holding it in this position, I'm just suggesting a different position, or you can have 2 weights that you're holding in between your legs. So I'm going to take 2 medium weights instead of 1 heavy weight. All right, we are getting ready to start. So feet out wide. I'm going to turn to the side and let's go. 1 minute here. So a lot of this lower body is fairly heavily focused on the abductors and adductors, your inner thighs, your outer thighs. Of course, you're getting good quad and glute and hamstring also, because you've got to activate those. But the emphasis, the agonist and the antagonist, the main muscles you're working are your abductors and your adductors. Whew. 15 seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, down. Weights down. All right. We've got, all right, same thing here is you can do a couple of medium weights or one heavy weight. So you've got a standing on your left, reverse lunge to a knee lift. Reverse lunge to knee lift. Option to add a clean in there or a bicep curl if you want a little extra upper body. Okay, let's go. And we'll do the other side. I'm gonna add a little bit of a hammer curl, but that's completely optional. It's also an option to do no weights or to have one weight that you've just got on the fat ends. You're holding the fat ends of the weight. You gotta use your drishti, your gaze. It's a little bit of balancing action here. Whew. So you should be feeling pretty good in this first round. By the time we get to the third round, the fatigue and the failure should be kicking in. 10 more seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, we got that on the other side. Rest for 30 seconds. And then we'll do the same thing, lunging back with your left, standing on your right, lunging with your left, or whatever your other side is. Okay. And then we go back to the top. Back to the top. And about one more round of this, lunging. Move your other leg this time. 3, 2, 1, go. So lunge back, knee lift up. Back, knee lift up. Slow and controlled. Work your front leg towards 90 degrees. Again, you could add a press. So this would be another option. If you want to do something besides bicep curls, you could do a shoulder press. It makes a little bit more total body. Gets the heart rate going a little bit more. 15 seconds left. If you need to drop the weight at any point, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, weight down. Whew. All right, we're going back to skaters. This time, your skater is touching the floor. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just changing it up from just the side to side this way to a full-on speed skater. We're starting in 8 seconds. So this is working lower body, but also the heart. And if you have a band and you want to add a band for a little bit more work, go for it. Let's go. All right. So just like in the first round of this, you want to really push off on the blade edge side of your foot to get you across your mat or whatever the space is below you. Keep your chest lifted, gaze lifted, crown of your head lifted, corners of your mouth lifted. 30 seconds to go. Whew. All right, 15. Option to speed it up here. We don't have weights, so you don't have to worry about slow and controlled. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Make sure you're hydrating along the way. Okay, we've got the block squeeze. All right, this time, after the block squeeze, we'll do toes to sky or ground to sky, whatever. We're starting in 8 seconds. Also an option, if you don't want to do the block squeeze, if you don't have a block but you have a band, is you could put a band around your thighs and pulse out instead of pulsing in. All right, go. Let's go. All right, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It might not be visible. I might not be visible on screen that I'm squeezing and that I'm engaging my inner thighs, but I am. And I bet you are too. All right, 8 more seconds. And then moving into toes to sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get rid of the block. Toes to sky. You can just come up on the balls of your feet, or you can do a little hop. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, all right. All right, now we have the side lunge or side squat to a knee lift, whatever you want to call it. You can have your hands at heart center or hold your weights at goblet squat. 1 weight or 2 weights. I'm going to take 1 heavy weight. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Lunging to the right. So here again, you got some balancing going on. So find something in front of you to focus your gaze on. That will help your balance. Oh. "30 in, 30 to go." So once again, just like in those reverse lunges, when you come up to center, when you come up to the knee lift, all your joints are stacked on top of each other. Of course, your knee joint that you're bending is not. That's going to be in front of you. But all your other joints are stacked north to south. All right, done. Okay. Rest. We'll do that on the other side. Make whatever adjustments you need, heavier weight, lighter weight, no weight. Oh. All right, 10 more seconds. Working bigger muscle groups gets the heart going, gets the sweat going. All right, 3, 2, 1. Lunge to the left. Knee lift. Really push your booty back on your lunge. Whew. All right, you're at the halfway mark. And pull the pit of your belly in and up. That helps protect your lower back. Really push off, like push yourself up. 15 seconds. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Weight down for a moment. Rest, hydrate. All right, next is the sumo squat. With or without a weight. You can do 2 lighter weights, 1 heavy weight, or just your hands at heart center. 10 more seconds and we begin. This I'm going to do with the weights. You want your weights coming down to the ground. But if you're not doing weights, you can have your hands at heart center. But I'm going to take 2 medium weights. Let's go. And this time, On your sumo squat, take it 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Really squeeze your peaches at the top. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Otherwise known as your glutes. The peaches. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. You got it. More than halfway done. Whew. Again, your head, neck, and shoulders stacked right over your waist. We don't want you bending like this. Shoulders back, thoracic spine drawn back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Whew. Next is the reverse lunge. So standing on your left, reverse lunging with your right. You can have a weight. So an option with this would be no weight. You can hold the weight goblet style just to change it up this time. Or you can have the 2 weights with the bicep curl or no bicep curl just by your side. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing on your left, lunging on your right. Lunge to a knee lift. Lunge to knee lift. Okay. Whew. It's also an option to do like a little tap if you want to take the knee lift out. If you feel like you're losing your balance. 15 more seconds. Your left leg, your standing leg should be talking to you now. Mine is, and I'm not using my focus because I'm bouncing all over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we got that on the other side. So you get some heart work by default working these bigger muscle groups. So even outside, Marnie, you hopefully are building a little sweat. All right, get ready. 5, 4, other side. 3, 2, 1. Standing on your right or lunging with your left. Again, option to add a bicep curl in there, or you can rack your weights at your shoulders and do a shoulder press. I have had plenty of strength work the last few days, so I'm going to just focus on the lower body. I've had lots of upper body work the last 5 days. So I'm good. But you do you. You are your best teacher. Work your front leg towards 90 degrees, your knee towards 90 degrees, your leg is really towards parallel. Your leg can't really be at 90 degrees. The bone, anyway. 20 seconds left. Woo! Ah! And if you fall out, come back in, just like I did. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, all right. I happen to have a band handy. You do not need a band. We're going back to the super skaters last set of the skaters. So you can take a regular skater or you can do a super skater. The super skater adds a little knee lift to it. I'm adding the band for a little extra hip action. We're starting in 5 seconds. Last round, last set of these 7 exercises. Then we have a finisher. Let's go. You can just go back to regular skater if you don't want to do the hop. You can also just do a knee lift. You don't have to hop. You can knee lift, come up on the ball of your foot. All the variations. Just make it accessible for you. Okay, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. The most important thing is just to have good form. Try not to round your shoulders. Keep your gaze forward, not at your feet. That's the better alignment. Less than 20 seconds to go. 15 to be exact right now. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, my glutes are talking to me. All right, got the block squeeze to a pickup. So you're going to do the block squeeze for 30 seconds and then pickups. Okay, will be your other 30 seconds. We start in 10. You can do pickups the whole time, or you can do block squeezes the whole time. Whatever your jam is today. All right, whatever you feel needs to more work. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, and again, you could put that band around your thighs and pulse your legs out like that. I'm going to work the inner thighs because I don't pay enough attention to that. And I learned from taking horseback riding lessons last month when I was on vacation that I definitely don't work my inner thighs. My inner thighs were screaming at me for days. I couldn't even hoist my leg up over to get on a bicycle. All right, 30 seconds in, drop that. And toes to sky, or pickups. I mean, if you want to just do squats or squat hops, that's fine too. Whatever version that you're doing, drop your booty down, keep your chest and chin lifted. Till your belly pulled in and up. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, move your block out of the way. You got your right lateral lunge to knee lift. And I am going to, let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'll just do one heavy weight. All right, one heavy weight, let's go. 3, 2, 1, lunge to the right, knee lift, or you can do a toe tap, is also an option. And after these 3 rounds, if you feel like you didn't do enough, you need to consider buying heavier weights. Because this should be making your lower body talk to you. All right, 20 more seconds. Whew. 15. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Other side, coming up. Whew. All right, 15 more seconds of rest. Same thing, lunging to the left. 8 seconds. Grab your weight or whatever tool you might use. Also an option to add a band here. All right, let's go. I know now's not really the time as we're doing our last one, but that could have been an option. Form over speed, especially when you're doing strength work. More important to do it right than to do it fast. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. That provides some good support for your lower back. 15 more seconds. Really try to take your side lunge as far out as you can. Nice bend in your knee. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Sumo. You got the sumo squat. You can have your hands at heart center. Hold one hand between your legs, or two, not hand, two weight, one weight between your legs, or two weights between your legs. All right, get ready. Actually, we have a little bit more rest. Getting ahead of myself. 10 more seconds and we begin. So a nice wide stance, toes turned out, away from you, and working your weight down towards the floor. Let's go. 1 minute here. So option to take it, one down and one up, or what we did in the first round is 2 down and 2 up, or a third option is to pulse it. So you can keep it down, keep your quads engaged and your adductors engaged, and pulse. So any of those options, any of those versions will work. I'm finding this one is really burning out the quads. 15 more seconds. Draw your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Don't round out your shoulders. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, whew. All right. Reverse lunge on the right side, taking your right leg behind you. Reverse lunge to knee lift. Our last 2 leg exercises, and then we've got a core finisher, and then we cool it down. All right, starting in 8 seconds. Remember, you can add a curl on the knee lift. You can keep your weights racked and add a shoulder press on the knee lift. Do one on each side, or just hold your weights at your side, which is what I'm going to do. Let's go. Maybe getting a little bit more challenging to balance as your leg is getting fatigued. Legs. We're mostly working your left leg or whatever your standing leg is. But both legs should be feeling it by now. And if not, consider upping your weight next time. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Rest. All right, we got that on the other side. And then core finisher. All right, get ready. 8 seconds. Standing on your right, moving your left, or whatever leg you didn't just do. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, you can add a little toe tap. You can do toe tap to knee lift and down the toe tap to reverse lunge, or just keep it at toe tap, or just keep it at knee lift. 30 seconds in, 30 to go. Whew. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Weights down. Okay. We got a 3-minute finisher, and then we're going to cool it down. We're going to start in mountain climber and get your rest in. So you can do fast mountain climber, slow mountain climber, or just hold plank. We got 1 minute there. We're starting in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you can do, like I said, fast or slow or hold your plank. All of it's working your core. If you add the mountain climber component, it's working your heart a little bit more. Keep your gaze up by your fingers. You get a little bit of shoulder work from this plank. All right, more than 30 seconds in. And then from here, we'll move into bear crawl sit-throughs or bear crawl kick-throughs, your choice, or you can hold your bear crawl. I'll demo all 3 of those when we get there. But we're not there yet. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can just give your shoulders a rest just for a second and come to tabletop. All right. Bear crawl, tuck your toes, let your shins hover. You can just stay right here the whole time. Bear crawl kick through is you can just twist side to side and kick your opposite leg through. Bear crawl sit through is you lift your hand, your opposite hand. Whatever hand you're turning in the direction of is the one you're lifting. All right, so hold your bear crawl. You can do a kick through or a sit through. And getting a little bit of shoulder work. Bonus, value added. Woo. 20 more seconds here. After this, we're going to move to plank jacks or plank taps. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can come to tabletop for a second just to give your shoulders a little bit of a break. And then in plank, again, you can hold plank. You can tap it out, toe tap it, or jack both feet out at the same time. This is it. This is the last minute of work, last 50 seconds of work. And I'll remind you, because I'm reminding myself, I just caught myself looking at my belly button. So keep your gaze up by your fingers, not at your feet, not at your tummy. Take a break if you need to. My shoulders are, all this work I've been doing on my upper body this weekend is killing me, feeling it. You need to take a break, take a break. We have 15 seconds left. You can do hard things, harder than you think. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Take a child's pose. Whew. That should feel good. Opening on your shoulders and your quads. And thread your left arm underneath your right. And come back to center and switch sides. Thread your right under your left, or the opposite one. And come to center. Take a couple of cows and cats. Cow And cat should be a good stretch after your core work. Take a downward facing dog and step your right foot forward. Runner's lunge. Twist open to the right. Drop your back knee down. Reach for a bind with your back foot. You might not get to it, but just bending your heel towards your glutes will create some opening in your quads. And back to runner's lunge. Switch sides. Step your left foot forward. And then twist open to the left. And drop your back knee down. Reach for your foot. One might be easier to get to than the other. This is my hard side. And back to runner's lunge. And downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. And a final stretch, a ragdoll. Take opposite elbows, opposite hands to opposite elbows, sway side to side. It gets you some hamstring opening and lower back opening. And circle your neck around in both directions. And roll it on up. You are done. Good job.